welcome to the Birchview Bobcat News. I'm Anna.
And I'm Holly. It's been another busy week at Birchview.
All around Birchview, students have been having fun with math this March.
In second grade, students experienced a math-in last Friday.
They wanted to share their day of math with our school.
Let's take a look.
To celebrate March Mathness, second grade decided to have their first ever, but definitely not their last, math-in. The students were offered a variety of math activities throughout the day in all parts of the pod. In Miss Brinda's room, students used the Chinese geometric puzzle pieces called tangrams. Tangrams are 7 shapes that you move around to make different pictures. Students applied their knowledge of right, obtuse, and acute angles while making their pictures. What are the 7 shapes in tangrams?
Big triangle, medium triangle, small triangle, parallelogram, and square.
And which of those shapes have right angles?
Triangles and squares.
A parallelogram is the only shape that has two obtuse angles.
All the other shapes have right angles and acute angles.
Miss Gunter's room had the iPads where the students used their math knowledge with an assortment of math games and apps. In Mr. Benish's room, the kids used geoboards to make geometric pictures and designs. And in Miss Wilkins' room, pattern blocks were used to create beautiful, symmetrical pictures and tessellated designs. After that, each teacher taught their class a different math game. In Ms. Brinda's room, we played our new attribute card game called Blink. And after that, the kids learned the highly strategic solitaire game called Jump and Capture. The object is to end up with 1 cube left on the board. After lunch and recess, each class learned how to make animals using fractions of a whole circle. Halves, fourths, eighths, and sixteenths were used to create an assortment of birds, fish, insects, and turtles.
I used 7/8 to make my fish. I made 4s to make my fish. I used 3/4 and 1/8.
And at the end of the day, with our specialists, we learned that math is used there as well. So James, you knocked down 8 pins. How many are still standing?
2.
How do you know?
Because I knocked down 8 and I knew that 8 plus 2 equals 10.
So Thaden, you knocked down 3 pins. How many are left standing?
7.
How do you know that?
Because 7 plus 3 equals 10.
Sasha, if you knocked down 8 pins, how many are left?
There are 2 pins left.
How do you know?
Because 8 plus something equals 10.
What do you think music has to do with math?
When you say the rhythms.
Math is a lot of addition. You're adding beats and subtracting beats and adding complex rhythms. It's got math all the time. You have to be able to count and keep a steady rhythm.
Lastly, we talked about pi. Pi is
3,
point
1, 4, 1, 5, 9, 2, 6, 5, 3, 5, 8, 9, 7, 9, 3, 2, 3, 8.
and many digits after that.
Thanks, Miss Brinda's class, for sharing your learning.
And now it's time for this week's
Trojan Pride Update.
Birchview Elementary presents Sinks and Drinks. Wait in the line quietly. Take turns. Keep the area clean. Pick up after yourself and other. 1 pump of soap and 1 paper towel. Put top on water bottle after filling. Reuse water bottles.
That's all for this week's Birch Tree Bobcat News.
Thanks for watching, and remember,
Make it a great spring break.
this is the light.
Yes.